Give me a minute to get, I'll have to pull that. Ms. Rideau, in cause number 23, DCCR 0928, you're charged with, hold on, let me get to that again. If y'all want to print those other ones, it might be convenient. And they didn't put anything on you.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, listen.
I don't understand how is it tempering. I mean,
That's what juries are for. If you don't, Mr. Wilkerson has gone over it, I'm sure, with you. He has his position legally. You know what the options and what the consequences are in that case. In that case, if you go to trial and you're found guilty, you're Rebecca Rideau?
Yes, ma'am.
And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment in each case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Give me a minute to get, I'll have to pull that. Ms. Rideau, in cause number 23, DCCR 0928, you're charged with, hold on, let me get to that again. If y'all want to print those other ones, it might be convenient. The next three, 210607 and then 1925. All right, in this case, which is 23 DCCR 0928, you're charged with the state jail felony offense of theft of property with previous convictions from November 21st of 2022. The indictment alleges you were previously convicted of theft September 11th, 2010, September 17th, 2010 in two different cases. And then again, October 26th of 2015. And then September 21st of 2021 in three cases on that date. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And are all those prior offenses and convictions true?
Yes, ma'am.
And then in cause number, they printing or do you want me to pull it up? In cause number 23 DCCR 2106, you're also charged with theft of property with previous convictions. The offense date from this one is September 23rd of 2023. It alleges those same prior offenses. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
And are those prior offense convictions true?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you enter your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And because you actually did what they charged you with?
Yes, ma'am.
And actually, that indictment, I said the 23rd day, it has been indicted, it has been amended that the offense date is the 22nd day of September. Does that sound correct? Okay. And then in cause number 23, DCCR 2107, you're also charged with theft of property with previous convictions from October 2nd of 2023. That indictment alleges those same prior offenses. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
And again, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And are all of those prior convictions true?
Yes, ma'am.
And then finally, in cause number 24, DCCR 1925, you're also charged with the state jail felony offense of theft of property with previous convictions. This is from June 13th of 2024. It alleges those same prior convictions of theft. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Again, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And because you actually did what they've charged you with?
Yes, ma'am.
In each of those four cases, I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Wilkerson?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you fully understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's my understanding you have no agreement in your case, in any of these four cases, and so you're just pleading open to me. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
I want to make sure you understand your cases are set for trial to begin with jury selection next week. You have an absolute right to have a jury come in and decide if you're guilty or not, and then to decide what the punishment is if they find you guilty. If we go forward this way, you're leaving that up to me, and is that what you want to
Yes,
do?
ma'am.
Sorry to interrupt, Judge. The state has filed a motion to accumulate. We will be asking the court to accumulate those cases to the extent the law allows.
Okay, because they're all different offense dates, correct? Or at least,
Some of them are, Judge.
I think they are. Nope, they're all different offense dates.
So we will be moving or asking the court to accumulate those sentences.
And have you gone over that with your client?
Yes, Your Honor, she's aware that the state's asking for the charges to be stacked.
I guess part of my issue with this is, let's say I do something that Ms. Rideau doesn't like, and then she has the ability to appeal, and I don't guess there's really an appealable matter, but you never know. I don't want to waste a bunch of time and then us be coming right back here, but
And Judge, I've looked for the path of least resistance to resolve these cases. If we are in the situation we're in, because it's defended.
no, I don't disagree.
She-
Well, we'll get where we
Because
get.
of this, Judge.
All right, so you understand that I can give you anything from probation up to 24 months, up to 2 years on each of these cases,
Yes, ma'am.
and I can stack those sentences on top of each other. Do you understand that as well?
Yes, ma'am.
And you want to go forward with these pleas and get the sentencing on these done. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
In addition, Your Honor, my client has asked, and I know the response to the court given the prior answer, but I am required to ask that the court, she's asking the court waive pre-sentence investigation on these and proceed with sentencing. She also would like to be released for her, I believe it's daughter's
Yeah,
graduation.
we Saturday from Westbrook.
State's opposed to that, Judge.
No, that's not happening. No. All right. And I'm definitely not going to waive the pre-sentence report because I want to make sure that it's just the ones, if there's any other history, obviously there's a substantial amount of history, and so I want all of the information. So we will get a pre-sentence report done in all of the cases, and I'm not doing anything with the bond other than potentially raising it to make sure that we're where we need to be when we need to be. So, that being said, do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes, ma'am.
State tenders number 1 in each of those cases.
No objection.
It's admitted in each of those cases. Is there any evidence that Ms. Rideau is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of guilty and true in each of these cases freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. In each case, I'm going to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your cases for sentencing so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That will give me more information about you, your cases, and then we will come back at a later date for sentencing. And then I will number the tampering case for trial next week. Obviously, it's fairly new compared to some of the other ones, but it looks like a lot of them are getting taken care of this morning, so you never know. You guys will know today after docket what the trial order is.
One final thing, if I may, on the tampering, Judge, it's filed as a third degree, but I filed a repeat offender notice seeking to enhance it to a second degree, given the defendant's previous robbery conviction. So I just want to make sure that all of that's
Why
aware.
did you put the tampering on me when you put the death on me?
Look, we're not, this isn't a conversation.
I'm
It
confused. I'm sorry, yes, ma'am.
doesn't matter, and they didn't put anything on you.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, listen.
I don't understand how is it tampering? I mean,
That's what juries are for. If you don't, Mr. Wilkerson has gone over it, I'm sure, with you. He has his position legally. You know what the options and what the consequences are in that case. In that case, if you go to trial and you're found guilty, and there is a prior robbery conviction, it's important that you understand that the range of punishment then becomes that of a second degree felony, which is between 2 years and up to 20 years. Do you understand?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so I will number that case for trial for next week. All right, you go back with the bailiff.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. I'll let y'all know as soon as docket's done what the trial order is.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.